I come here today, again, to talk to you guys about relationships. Catherine Carpenter once said, "Don't get your knickers in a knot. Nothing is solved and it just makes you walk funny." I thought that was very fitting because if you get all bent out of shape for small things, and they may be the same small thing over and over and over again, like, I don't know, bloodshot face, burning up like the 4th of July, I'm flawed. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but if you can pretty much do the way that I act at the exact same time every day, it happens. So if you can set up my clockwork, and it took me filming myself for about 5 days straight to know that that's exactly how it was, because I have a lot going on. It looks like I just sit here all day, but I'm actually applying for like 800 million jobs. But due to a flaw in the past that I need to let go of, but I'm really, really angry about, my job searches have gone down the porcelain throne, but then they come right back up. I mean, it's just ridiculous. My last job I got fired from. Technically, they say I was fired, but I was just let go. The letter that they gave me doesn't say I'm fired, but it's because supposedly I took the vehicle that I was allowed to borrow. Apparently, I took it to Enterprise, which is 2 hours away from where I worked at the time, but I didn't. So that means that one of the other individuals who was involved in this situation down in the Enterprise said that I had done this, and I kept that to myself, because what you don't know won't hurt you. Think about that for a second. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm flawed, but you can set my face getting bloodshot and the way that I behave pretty much on a daily basis. I started to get a little bit erratic in the last couple of months because my anger was just building up and building up and building up. Mostly because I didn't think I could tell my wife the whole picture of the issue. Because if I did, I didn't want to start World War III, and as much as I love my wife, I didn't want, I fought for her in the past, but I'm putting my guns down because they're supposed to be part of my family too. So, anyways, I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you guys about this after eating one of the big pack peanut butter patty pies. It's a peanut butter cookie with some peanut butter in between it and another peanut butter cookie. It's really, really phenomenal because I love peanut butter. Peanut butter's like, oh, oh. I love it. It's a gift from God. Anyways, so I did that to see, because I woke up, I was completely parched, even though all together today I probably drank about 7 of these, which is a 32-ounce jug. So that's well over that. Plus I've drank 4 bottles of water, and I just woke up and I was parched as could be. So obviously there's something else going on. So I ate this peanut butter cookie because I woke up because I was having a horrible dream. Now I'm probably going to take a cold shower because I am on fire. Blood sugar thing I'm pretty sure of. I hope that's all it is. But at the same time, I want something that says, hey, look, I'm not a crazy woman. I don't know what to say to her. And she's the love of my life. But what do I say to a bunch of people who I don't even know? Because it's easier to hide behind a TV screen and a video game than it is to live in the real world. Because the real world hurts. They used to say sticks and stones break my bones, words don't hurt, and that's a lie. Because just a couple wrong words of being angry, letting your mouth think before your brain thinks, that gets you in trouble, and that hurts. And sometimes it's emotional hurt. Sometimes it is a very, very painful situation that comes into effect. And so I'm trying to be, I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to be bright about it, but I'm not sure I can. I mean, I'm not Taylor Swift or anything. I mean, look at this poor woman who everyone calls the devil and all these other things, the people who dated her. She's famous, right? When you're famous, the same rules apply for certain things. But at the same time, you gotta know that they're continually getting ridiculed. Continually getting one of us, fans, from whether you're an actual fan of her or not, trash talking about them, putting them down continually. Yeah, they're making buttloads of money, but money doesn't buy happiness, and if they say that it does, they're lying. So, the truth of the matter is that people like Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez, Eva Mendes, Jada Pinkett Smith, these people are going to have crazy outlooks on life. They're going to do some crazy things because that's what's thrown at them. And when they're in relationships with boyfriends and girlfriends, everything is public. They don't have anything that can be private because we're too busy trying to pry into their lives. And the sad part is even in normal people's lives, you have people who are trying to pry into their lives all the time, and they give the same thing. It's like reading a tabloid, except it's about your life, and that's the other people who are writing this tabloid for you. I mean, think about it this way. Your parents, they ask you how you're doing, and you say, oh, I'm all right, and then they tell you how to do something. Your friends, oh, I would have left them a long time ago. I would have done this. I would have done that. Because they're on the outside, and they don't know the full picture. So they nitpick, and they implant things in your brain in the way that you think. And, oh, no, I don't do that. That's a complete lie, because everything you do is based on your relationships and the way that they affect your life. And the decisions you make will either affect them for better or for worse, and the decisions you make have either affected them or are affecting them now. So, yes, that's the tabloid of real life. That is the Perez Hilton telling how you are wearing the wrong thing. And all I'm saying, sweetness, is that the way that she looked in those jeans, I mean, seriously, what was she thinking? Did she take those from her little sister? Those are so last year. Oh my gosh. These things are problems because we let those people dictate who we are when we should be letting our lifestyle be what we've chosen, not what everyone else has chosen for us. And in the places we will go, sometimes it's up and down, but the truth of the matter is you can walk through the valley and get through it. As long as you know where you're going and you're always looking ahead. If you continue to look at the past and things that have happened in the past, then that's where you're going to live the rest of your life. Yes, history does repeat itself, but not always. The world is a cycle. It's the circle of life, Mufasa style. I don't really believe that. Because, yes, there are things that look very similar, but there are different circumstances that led there. Wars, everything like that. Every war starts because of a dishonest person or a dishonest move by someone else. whether it be the aggressor or the defender. You know, it's way past what we put on it because we don't know the full picture. We just ride along in the bandwagon. The bandwagon. When I started this video, I was really ticked off. To be completely honest, I still am kind of ticked off, but I can feel that my face isn't burning anymore. I'm still really tired though. So my doctor told me to write down the next time that something like that happened, you know, what was happening. So I'm gonna read those to you because that sucks. These things suck balls when they happen. Sometimes it puts me in a lot of pain, but because I promised my wife I wasn't taking anything, I rarely take anything at all. Advil, aspirin, ibuprofen, any of those things. And I say, nah, man, I'm good. And I have to tell myself that. It's like, man, brother, man, I told you I don't want none of that stuff. Because crack cocaine of the nation. Advil, Aleve, Anacin. So these are the things that happen every time I start to feel funny. I lose balance. I'll be walking and I feel like I'm about to fall the heck over. Sometimes my vision gets really blurry, but I always thought that was just because, you know, I have bad eyes. I'm just weak and really tired, and every part of my body's asleep. Like I've been sitting in a chair too long, or you know, something crazy like that. But that's my whole body, my face, even my earlobes, for Pete's sakes. And then I'll shake, and I'll lose my train of thought, and sometimes I just get completely spaced the heck out. But I eat that peanut butter pie, and I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm still beat as heck, though. So I'm going to go lay back down, and I'll get back with you guys again later. Hit me up, give me some questions, give me something, and I'll do it. Alright, I'll hit you guys up later. Out.